Your company may have employed a policy on how to use the look-ahead function. Make sure to familiarize yourself with such a policy, if it exists. Even though you have prepared the route and the user charts, you should always remember to prepare the look-ahead function for use. As a minimum, you should use the look-ahead function when a route is not being monitored, or when your ship is outside of your route XTD limits. The look-ahead function will always use the largest chart scale available for the checking process, even when you have selected the smaller scale chart for display. This makes the look-ahead area a very powerful tool for checking the charts ahead of and around the ship for the selected chart alerts. To open the look-ahead function, go to the Overlay/NARV Tools menu in the lower right corner of the ECDIS display. Then use the white arrows to scroll to the menu named Look Ahead. To choose which chart alerts and safety counter to check for in the Look Ahead area, please click on Setting in the bottom of the Look Ahead menu. It will open the Chart Alert menu, where you can set up the chart alerts and the safety counter value for monitoring of your planned route and your Look Ahead area. On choosing the appropriate size for your Look Ahead area, you should take into consideration the ship's speed, the geographical area, weather, sea currents, other traffic, etc. On the FURUNO FMD ECDIS, you have the following options of setting up your look-ahead area: time or distance for the length of the area, width of the area, and around the ship. To avoid excessive alerts, the recommendations are shallow and confined waters, time 30 seconds to 2 minutes, and width 1 times the beam. Coastal waters, time 12 to 15 minutes and width 1 time the beam. Open sea, time 30 to 60 minutes and width 10 times the beam. Insert the values and press Apply to activate the look-ahead area. To deactivate the area, set the values to 0 and press Apply. The FURUNO FMD ECDIS is equipped with an underkeel clearance tool, UKC. It continuously checks the ship's draft setting in the ECDIS against the actual depth measured by the echo sounder, if an echo sounder is connected to the ECDIS. If no echo sounder connected, it will check against the spot soundings in the ENC chart. The UKC tool can be found in the Overlay/NARV Tools box in the lower right-hand corner of the screen. Use the white arrows until you get to the UKC tab. The first setting you must configure in the UKC tab is the current draft. Here you set the ship's current draft. This setting should be updated when the ship's draft changes. The next setting is the UKC limit, where you set up your UKC value according to company procedures. To activate, you must toggle the on-off button till it shows on. Then press the button Apply. To deactivate, toggle to off and press Apply. The echo alarm limit is if you have an echo sounder connected to the ECDIS. To activate, you must toggle the on-off button till it shows on. Then press the button Apply. To deactivate, toggle to off and press Apply. If you do not have an echo sounder connected to your ECDIS, then you will use the spot soundings to warn you about when you have reached your UKC limit. For the UKC alerts during monitoring of your planned route, you set up the sounding UKC limit in chart alerts as either a warning or a caution, and a tick mark if to be displayed on the chart. If the amount of squat effect in ship's draft, compared to the spot sounding in the chart, comes less than the UKC limit value within the XTD or the look-ahead area, then the sounding UKC limit alert is generated by the ECDIS. If you have an echo sounder connected to your ECDIS, then you can use actual depth from the echo sounder transducer to warn you about when you have reached your UKC limit. If the amount of squat effect in ship's draft, compared to depth below the transducer, becomes less than the UKC limit value within the XTD or the look-ahead area, then the actual UKC limit alert is generated by the ECDIS. If the current depth below the transducer is less than the echo alarm setting, then the depth limit alarm is generated.